Dr. Reineck from Living with Motion Chiropractic. Today we're going to talk about how chiropractic works. We're going to get a little bit more into depth from our previous video on this topic. Previously we stated how chiropractic works by removing interferences to the nervous system through the spine. Chiropractors check the spine through the neck, back, and low back to identify areas of restriction or areas of the spine that are not moving correctly, where when you have those restrictions, this increase in pressure at those locations can potentially cause interference in the nervous system, and we know that the nervous system controls every aspect of our bodies, every cell, tissue, organ in our bodies, so it's important that we make sure that it's working at an optimal level and there's no interference impinging upon that system. What people may not understand is why the spine may become restricted in certain areas to begin with. I've noticed that even in younger children, these changes can start to happen, where certain areas become restricted and tight. Though as a child, you don't really notice that. You don't have the pain and discomfort that typically adults may have with the same kind of underlying condition. So I want to show you an illustration of what I show my patients. This illustration is Crooked Man, and it really helps patients see the changes that can go on in the body. Even at a young age, you can see at the bottom of this, starting at even the feet, imbalances in the feet or pronation, where you lose your arches, can cause that knee to rotate medially, drop the hip on that side. So now we have a crooked pelvis, which supports the foundation of your spine up into your shoulders and head. So this illustration really shows probably 90% of the patients that come into the office with these different imbalances, creating these areas of high stress where you see these lines here all the way down are really key areas of the spine that become restricted. You can actually see that. So when we, if it's necessary to take an x-ray on a patient, we can see these different changes in the spine, how they tilt and rotate, putting undue pressure onto the spine, creating aches, pains, muscle spasm, and eventually potentially wearing down that joint. So now you're looking at osteoarthritis, degeneration of the disc, and all these other potential factors that can happen when we have an imbalanced body and creating restrictions, or subluxations as chiropractors call them. So that's our job, to identify these different compensations going on in the body to really decrease that stress to the nervous system so it can function fully and really keep you as healthy as possible. Any other questions, be sure to visit www.livingwithmotion.com. We have lots of information on our website for you to learn more about chiropractic and how exactly chiropractic can benefit you and your family. Thanks for tuning in.
To learn more and access our Chiropractic Consumer Awareness Guide, visit us at www.cincinnati-familychiropractic.com. To learn more and access our Chiropractic Consumer Awareness Guide, visit us at www.cincinnatiFamilyChiropractic.com.